like stuff nowadays, maybe you shouldn't play F sharp.
Yeah.
Because if it's a...
But you know, I can do whatever you want.
Well...
I can avoid the underneath, or I can just play underneath on one and...
the over-under.
Seems like you do a good job of holding down the root.
In that case, we should... Should we give Phil the F sharp in that case?
Could be done.
Right.
Okay.
B.
B,
you, right?
And then Kyle your D, and then Sean your G.
Sure.
Level of enthusiasm here is everyone.
G.
F sharp.
Okay. And then this is the breakdown from the last show. So we should do something like that, but find a way to shave 10 minutes. Not me?
How many sections are there? Take a minute off each section?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I think we could probably do it just like that.
But then the whole principle of threes then goes out the window.
Should we cut out a section and then try to make the principle of threes thing work out more? In which case, we should do a 21-minute piece and do 7 sections. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Sure does.
7 sections. Well, it is a pop record, so the 3-minute thing is very important.
Yeah, okay. You're totally right. So what section are we kind of like cutting out of this then? Should we cut out the Jason intro and then just sort of come in with 3 of us? That makes more sense, actually.
Yeah.
So it's Jason, Trevor, and Kyle at the beginning, at the outset.
Alright.
Sean and Rob drop in.
The big room versus the small room.
Yeah,
also,
go.
I don't want these... I was thinking about this, and I don't think that I want the dropouts to just be straight up drops. What we had talked about before, like 2 or 3 shows ago, was having it so that it wasn't just like breaking it down into different groups of meetings, but like the different people were playing at different volume levels. So it should be more of a straight fade out for like...
It's not a full drop. It's
right, like we're
it's a bring it down rather than a drop.
Bring it down. I mean, it can be dropped out for that 9 to 12 minute section there or whatever, but it should fade out into those 2 voices dropping out of the mix. Does that make sense?
Yeah. You're saying all of us should fade out into it? No, you're saying just the 2.
No, instead of like, because I was listening to the last record on the way here and how we're all playing together, like in cresting in waves. How like, for this one I just want it to be like that same feeling, but the pairs of voices are kind of fading and going, whereas other people are staying at the same like volume. So there's more interplay of the coming and going.
But yeah, and this is like the ambient version, so this is going to be more just kind of less dynamic, or...
No, I think that's why we need to play that stuff up, like the fading, the coming and the going.
So this will be airier.
Yeah, it'll be a little bit lighter.
It's the pop record.
It is the pop record.
It is G major.
And then the question is it like corrupted passo inferior, where side A is the drums and the powerfulness, and then side B is the ambient crest out? Or is it like the ambient crest out and then it builds up to the drums on the second side?
I did just tweet that this was the first side, but nobody's going to know that.
Why don't we just not have...
I know people are taking...
side A and side B.
You have to
toss it on and kaboom.
You're saying the performance...
Should we have a soft and a rock side?
You're saying
your AM and your FM.
The performance of that should sort of naturally like lead into side B.
Not really, but I like to have like a mentality to how we're approaching it in terms of like a full album. And certainly, like,
I think it's more interesting to go heavier as you go in, as you get drawn into it. Otherwise,
that's
it's a little more challenging the other way, and you know, challenging people's good. But
you really should listen to this Paso Inferior record while you're staying at my house.
Okay.
It starts heavy and then
suffocatingly heavy. You know, they're like the heaviest doom sludge band of all time.
Yeah.
Basically, and the first side is like insanely, like bone crushingly in your face, like heavy, and then you flip it, and then it's just like.
Then again, if you're thinking in terms of if you're thinking in terms of a pop single,
yeah,
then it would be totally appropriate to do it that way.
I mean, if we want this to be the biggest record of 2011, we need to think like that slowed down version of Justin Bieber. Is basically what we're looking at. Which is essentially what this is. I mean, it's like one chord, you know, right?
Could we just say like Rihanna instead of Justin Bieber?
Have you heard the Justin Bieber track?
Yeah.
800 times slower, whatever. Shit.
It's gorgeous.
Beautiful.
I've been hearing a lot of that lately. Because you heard the Jurassic Park slowed down and.
No, I haven't heard that.
Yeah,
that one sucks actually.
Yeah,
it
was not as good as I expected it to be, but it's good. I liked it. I liked it.
Justin Bieber came out in favor of rape today. I mean, there's something to be said for a guy who puts his beliefs on the line like that.
Everything has a reason, my friend.
So let's not compare ourselves to Justin Bieber ever again.
Yeah.
I just wanted to put that out there.
You're opening and closing the book.
Yeah, I've like been on a crusade. Like I guess I've been tapped to be in a crusade against Justin Bieber. Or tapped. Anyway.
Anywho, moving on. Should we drop charts for this particular?
Yeah.
Indeed.
Okay.